Hello everyone, I'm Thara Omari from the 10 o'clock Unedited class, introducing the Altria Theater as my chosen place for the multimodel project. I choose this place because I see that the Altria Theater's location, where it's located in the center of the VZU's campus, and its history, which had many stories of transformations, are so important. It's a place that can be classified as a cross-hatched area because of its location and history that I will talk about more in this video. I chose to come up with my own form for this project as making it a movie combining videos and interview, images, sounds, time lapse, and background talking. I came up with this, let's say, unique form because this place is unique and specifically a place of art, so I should introduce it in an appropriate way as much as I can. Altria Theater in Richmond is a theater at the southwest corner of Monroe Park, on Main and Laurel Streets, in front of the Main Street parking deck and next to VSU's Student Commons. It is classified to be the largest venue of Richmond Center's performing arts complex. It was formerly known as the Mosque in the 1920s and then the Landmark Theater in the 1950s before it was named the Altria Theater in 2014. After a $10 million renovation gift from the company Altria, the theater was officially named the Altria Theater in February 2014.
Altria Theater is a 3,600 seat theater. It's an entertainment facility owned by the city of Richmond. It was built in 1927, and the purpose of the theater is to bring entertainment attractions from all over the world here, so to attract Richmonders and the surrounding area to come here and watch events.
And what was it before?
It's always been a theater, but it was built by the Shriners in 1927, and they used it for their purposes, for meetings and some entertainment events. But it went in disrepair and it was lost, and they owed taxes on the building, so it was turned over to the city. And the city's owned it for numerous years, and they used to run it themselves as an entertainment facility. And a short time ago, less than 10 years ago, SMG, which is the company I work for, was contracted to run the theater for them. And right before, the building used to lose close to $1.5 million a year, and now the building nets about $1 million profit a year. So Altria Theater came on board when we took it over.
Yes.
Because what Altria, the company, did was donate $10 million towards the construction and renovation of the building, because the building was in disrepair. It was really in terrible shape. The infrastructure was a mess. It was unsafe. It wasn't comfortable. The heating was not functioning. There wasn't enough restrooms for the numbers of seats. So there was about $62 million that was put into the facility, $10 million by Altria. Their reasoning back in 1927, many aspects of the building, the architecture, is very similar to some mosques. Not that that justifies. I thought it was really strange it was named this mosque as well, because how would you name it that? But they did, and I don't know what was in their head, but I'm trying to kind of reason with that and why. And I think back then that was the reason why, because some of the architecture, like the turrets, some of the tile work was, I think, Moroccan. So I think that that's, not that it justifies, but that's why they named it that, I think.
And who were the mosque attendant audience?
It was Shriners. It was
only Shriners?
It was only Shriners.
Okay,
yeah.
And what about now?
Now it's the public, mostly.
Okay, like how the continuous transformation of this place affected the surrounding area?
Oh, I think economically, tremendous impact.
Like, how is the relationship among the Altria Theater, the Shriners, VCU students, and the Richmond citizens? Like,
The relationship between Altria Theater and the Shriner is non-existent. Because the building changed hands with the city back in, I think, the 50s or 60s.
yeah, it was in the 50s.
I have no relationship with the Shriners. My relationship with VCU is impeccable. We have a great relationship.
Okay.
We work together on Monroe Park, the renovation. We work together on doing events here. The people with VCU and I get along just fine. Most of the people that come here are from Richmond. They enjoy coming here. They enjoy seeing the shows here. I mean, when you come to an event here, you come to have fun. You come here to enjoy yourself with you and your family. So I think our relationship's pretty good. If there is any complaints or any concerns that they have, I'll take the calls myself. I deal with them myself and resolve any issue that they have. So my relationship is, I think, very strong.
Is there anybody who pays attention to the history of this place?
Oh, God,
or
yeah.
it's just a theater and I'll just go and enjoy it?
First of all, the history of the theater is extremely important. A lot of these theaters, 1927 and before, and even a little after, were torn down because, quite honestly, to devote $65 million in renovation, you have to do it because the building is so beautiful and means so much to the citizens. So we, my group, spend a tremendous amount of time and effort to keep the preservation of the theater, which means the tile in the lobby. Whenever they put in a concession stand, we go, no, you can't cut into the tile. Or when the restrooms were put in, we made sure that nothing in terms of historic value was hurt in any way, was touched in any way. Many people come in and want to do a tour of the venue. They'll just walk by and say, your building is so beautiful, can we have a tour? And I'll have either myself or one of the staff members do a tour, and we'll take them and really walk through the history of what the building was before. So, yeah.
So do you think there are people that unsee this place? Like, they just cross over and they don't see it, or they don't pay attention to it?
I think when you live in the city, which I've lived in Boston, I've lived in Philly, lived in several cities, you have tunnel vision. So you just came back from class and you got to go to your dorm. You almost don't see the path. That's why sometimes you see a student almost get hit by a car because they don't even look. And it's because you're so focused on getting to the dorm and getting your book and having to study for class in 3 hours. I think you don't see it. I think sometimes some of the locals that go by the building all the time tend to not look at the building and not look how beautiful it is.
And like, why do you think is that this happens?
I think people get preoccupied. I think historic buildings are so incredibly important. And I can tell you that in Europe, in the Middle East, these buildings are the country's jewels. They are our history, they're our culture. And we have a building in 1927. You go to Italy, you have a building in 1127. It's so incredibly to me that we don't, stop and look. I think it's sad, actually.
Hi, what's your name?
My name is Marina and I'm a junior here at VCU.
Do you know why Altria Theater was named this way?
Yes, there's a tobacco company, I believe they're a tobacco company in Richmond, and they are a pretty charitable company, ironically, and I believe they paid to have this theater kind of fixed up, and it's been called the Altria since, I think.
Yeah. And do you know what was the name before?
I do not know. No.
Alright, thank you so much. Hi, what's your name?
Vivian.
Do you know where's Altria Theater located?
Yeah.
Where is it?
Behind me.
Okay. Do you know why it was named this way?
No.
Okay. Do you know the old names of Altria Theater? Alright, thank you. Hi, what's your name?
My name's Patrick Gillis.
Do you know where Altria Theater is located?
Yes, I do. Yeah, in
Where
Monroe
is it?
Park. It's a concert hall venue for shows and traveling acts like
Alright.
comedians and stuff.
Do you know why it's named this way?
Well, Altria is the name of the company that owns Marlboro cigarettes. I think it used to be called the Mosque, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and there's actually a.
That was my following question. What was the name before?
Oh yeah, it was the Mosque before.
And then
they changed it to Altria Theater.
and before the Altria Theater, what was it?
I don't remember.
Okay, it wasn't the Landmark Theater.
Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah,
alright,
yeah.
Thank you.
Yep, no problem.
Hi, what's your name?
Louisa.
Do you know where Altria Theater is located? Right there. Okay. Do you know what was it named before?
No.
And why was it named this way? No. Okay. Have you visited before?
Yeah.
All right. What kind of shows are there?
Sorry?
What kind of shows are there?
I haven't been to a show. I went for like ramp camp.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Hi. What's your name?
Frankie.
Do you know where Altria Theater is located? Where Altria Theater is located?
Yes.
Where is it?
West Main Street.
Okay. Do you know why was it named this way? No.
We probably should stop here and let me tell you something.
What?
I'm from Tennessee.
Hi. What's your name?
My name is Michelle.
Do you know where's Altria Theater? Do you know where Altria Theater is located? Altria Theater? Do you know Altria Theater?
Yes.
Okay, where is it?
Cross Street?
Okay. Hall Street, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know why was it named this way? Why was it named this way?
That I don't know.
Do you know the old names of Altria Theater? The old.
Mosque.
Okay, and then
Oh, I can't remember the name before the Altria Theater. I can't remember the names.
all right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.